And this offense has come out swinging here in the early going. They pick up a nice chunk on that pitch and catch. And the two of them have this offense moving in the right direction to start this game.
Wilson. Throw left side complete. That's Hampton. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll be second down.
At the 16-yard line.
Again, Wilson. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown. Puka Nacua, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chargers put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Vikings nothing. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. High up there to grab it. And he goes out right around the 39. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's second down.
It's now second.
You talk about the defense for these Chargers. Against the pass, they're hoping to trend in the opposite direction because right now they're ranked number 26 in the NFL.
They're in the bottom 10 in the league. I mean, when you look at their talent, you would think that they'd be much better. Overall, I don't think there's any question you have to say that they've underachieved.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Penix. He'll try to pick it up himself. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Vikings first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. First run of the game here for Dameon Pierce. And he is going to lose yardage here. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down.
When coaches stress their defense being physical, they don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
Now Penix. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. They'll go play action here with Penix. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. And looking to throw, Penix. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Option play, and it's a handoff to Pierce. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground.
Touchdown, Vikings! Bryant Thomas, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag.
Will Reichard the kickoff for the Vikings.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Here's Wilson to throw. Over the middle and caught by McConkey. They'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Out of the gun, they'll run with Hampton. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
You look at this defense for the Vikings.
And this unit, very tough to throw against, currently 2nd best in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game. You know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
That one complete to McConkey. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
Trying to run for it with Hampton. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards.
The line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
19, Charger, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And down, and will go the other way with the football. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
A play fake. Now Penix. Caught along the left side by Hyatt.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a 1st down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And they'll send the tight end in motion. 1st and 10, it's Pierce. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
He's taken down at the
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Penix working out of the gun here.
Completes it to Austin. Touchdown, Vikings. Calvin Austin, 32 yards. And the Vikings have taken the lead. And that is off the left upright. It's no good.
Will Reichard the kickoff for the Vikings.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go around. They do a double team, and it's intercepted. Inside the 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Will Reichard lining up for
Well, Charles, as a defender yourself who made a few of those plays back in your day, I know you know there's no better feeling than a pick 6 for a defender.
And the big thing is when you take it and you realize you're out there and you've got a great chance to score, not to get overexcited and have one of the yard lines trip you up, or the turf monster, as we used to call it, knock you down before you get to the end zone. That didn't happen on that play. He carried it home.
Ready up.
The Charger drive about to get going. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
3rd down and 3.
Wilson. The Vikings after it, and they get there for the sack.
Dallas Turner. A loss of 9.
Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. Here's Isaiah Rodgers to return.
Officially, that'll be a 63-yard punt. Well done. And the Vikings will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Hand off right side to Pierce.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts.
as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 3rd and 9 here. Looking to throw, Penix. Now he's going to step up and run. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Davis now to return it. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
34-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote a little Smokey and the Bandit where they got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
On 1st down, Witzhampton, he had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the Vikings' 10-yard line.
Throwing is Wilson. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Charlie Kohler from 10 yards out. And the Chargers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. And that is off the left upright. It's no good.
No good. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Oh, good return up past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
8 yards on
the Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. From the shotgun, it's Penix. He finds Austin complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before we get a good head of steam going.
Penix's pass.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
18 on the play. And the Vikings first down.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points.
54-yard attempt.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
They'll throw with Penix.
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. It's Khalil Mack that time, shooting in there to get him to the ground.
This defense coming out after the half, and if that plays any indicator, Charles, maybe a little refreshed and refocused here for quarters 3 and 4.
Yeah, they did really well on that one. That's exactly what they need to keep doing if they want to change their fortunes in this game.
To the air, Penix. Completes Austin here over the middle.
He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a fourth down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though.
They'll go for it. Here's Penix. And he is caught.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
It's a first down, his fourth catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
And the Vikings first down.
On play action, they'll throw. This is caught inside the 15. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
A gain of 30.
From down at the 12, it's first and 10. Penix to the air once more.
And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Back to throw again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open, just a split second too late on the release. Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
On the bootleg, it's Penix. He'll try to do it himself.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
Michael Penix.
His 3rd touchdown of the season, all coming in this game.
And the Vikings take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal.
Vikings 30.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half, Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. What's the motion? What's the motion?
Here's Wilson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Pass complete there to Nakua. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
16 yards. And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10
Up the middle, it's Hampton. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
And give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now it's Wilson. Now he's going to step up and run. They'll check this one down to Hampton. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. Wilson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Here's Wilson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Let's go now. Viking 18. Ready?
Give him to Hampton. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Shake them all.
Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8.
Come back, team. Go. Head to 60. Head to 60.
Now Wilson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Wilson's pass.
And that's good for a gain of 6. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
Gain of 6.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here.
19. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 24.
37. Chargers 13.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
The Charger drive about to get going. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. That's
It's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
The offense on third down tonight, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
Going to be taken in here by Nakua.
And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
14 yards. And the Chargers, first down.
Here we go, Shaq.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Going for a right side here, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
To throw is Wilson. It's caught by Davis. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5.
Here's Wilson to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
That's another Chargers first down.
They'll work inside here. Hampton
trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down behind
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Now it's Wilson.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
7 Pirates. I got it. 70.
On 3rd and goal, Wilson. The quick slant call. Touchdown, Chargers.
Puka Nakua,
His 2nd touchdown of the night.
and the Chargers are able to cut into that deficit.
Now the Charger offense will stay on the field as they'll line up to go for the 2-point try.
The Chargers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Wilson going to throw for it.
And intercepted. Wilson's 3rd of the game.
The attempt at the 2-point conversion is
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. It's been a dominant performance to this point, Charles, and this is probably exactly how they scripted this and envisioned it. They got a 3-score lead, 4th quarter, and a chance if they want to continue to pour it on here.
It is their call, isn't it? I mean, the way that they have taken on this game and the way that they have carried this game and have dominated this game, you're exactly right. Do what you want down the stretch. We are in the era of, hey, if you don't want us to do this to you, then you need to stop us. Their call to finish this one off.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. The Chargers trot out there to throw on third down.
Pierce will try to pick it up.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They get the leverage, they're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
This is 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 41-yard line.
And they'll go right back to Pierce.
Looking for the seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.